Hey there, everybody. My name is Michael, and today I wanted to talk about a topic that still gets to me to this day. It was about a movie that came out a while back, like 2 months ago, right? And I remember everybody was going crazy about the movie, talking about how good it was, just all over social media, Facebook, just everywhere. This movie just blew up for some reason. It's a Netflix original film, so a lot of y'all might know it by the name of Bird Box. Now, for one, a lot of people don't even know that this movie was copied by another film that came out back in 2008. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about The Happening. The stories are similar in certain ways, but I like The Happening better because that story is more believable. This story is more fictional. But anyway, Bird Box is starring Sandra Bullock, um, Trevante Rhodes, who played in Moonlight. Yeah, he's on here. Has the dude from uh what's that movie? Get Out. Yeah, got the dude from Get Out. And yeah, and oh yeah, and they had Machine Gun Kelly. And I'm like, that was stupid. They put him here, but anyway, basically, what this movie is about a outbreak across the world or whatever, about this force that gets to people basically. It's some type of force that makes you like kill yourself and commit suicide and shit. If you look at it, make you kill yourself. Now, at the time when I really much, because by the name of it, I thought it was gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? It was more entertaining than I thought it was gonna be, but I thought it was gonna be stupid. But when I saw that whole thing, I'm like, wait, what? It makes you kill yourself. So that was the only stupid thing I didn't pretty much like. But anyway, in the beginning of the film, it starts off with Sandra Bullock, and she talking to these kids or whatever, and she's like, look, we're gonna go on this boat trip, this is what's gonna happen, don't take your blindfolds off, if you do, this is what's gonna happen, blah 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 blah. So she chopped down what to do, what not to do, and yeah, basically telling them don't take your blindfolds off the whole trip while they're on this boat trip or whatever. So then after that, the film kind of goes back 5 years back or whatever, and it shows like her and her sister, who played by Sarah Paulson, at the hospital, and this outbreak happens, and it was just, you know what I'm saying, crazy. It was this girl banging her head on the door and all this and that. But it doesn't happen until you go outside, when she notices just everybody's just going crazy. People just going crazy. There was explosions, cars being rammed into, people running around. It's just complete chaos, right? So her character meets up with these bunch of other characters, and they stay in this house or whatever. Yeah, they stay in this house, and they try to figure out, and they figure out what pretty much happened. They're like, oh, we got to close all the windows. So they pretty much close all the windows in the house. And yeah, that's pretty much was that. So they sitting there, and I'm saying, they pretty much just like hanging around. So just hanging out, so to say, talking about the whole situation. And yeah. And I think like later on that night or day or something, they let this pregnant girl in who was the fucking dumbest character. She pretty much got everybody killed. It was her fault. What was her name? What was her name? Sylvia. I forgot what her damn name was. But anyway, it was this big pregnant white girl, whatever. She was kind of one of those like soft Swedish type people, whatever. Like she had like one of those itty bitty sweet voices, whatever. And I guess, yeah, and I forgot to, yeah, at this time, Sandra Bullock plays a pregnant lady, whatever. So they're both pregnant. They both do around the same time, because Sandra Bullock was doing like September and she was doing like October. So she figured out that Sandra, she was like, oh, you pregnant? And she was like, yeah. She was like, how far are you? She was like, oh, I'm doing such. And she was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And they pretty much create this bond, so to say. And, you know, pretty much be nice to each other. But, yeah. Then the next thing, yeah, I'm pretty much just trying to go through the movie real quick. The stupidest thing, they let this other dude in. Well, actually, that girl, that's what I'm saying. This is where she put everybody's life up with. She let this dude in the house. This dude named Gary or whatever. And he was fucking psycho or whatever. She let him in the house. They like, oh, you're stupid for doing that. Why you letting him in the house? Sandra Bullock was holding a shotgun at the guy. She was like, oh, who are you? What's your name? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, my name's Gary. Please don't shoot. And all that shit. And he told them what happened. He was like, oh, these demons, they broke in. And it was like, but instead of holding blindfold, he was like, they wanted to see. So the other is this bald dude that was with them or whatever. And The bald dude was with him, and he takes the gun from Sandra Bullock, and he points it at the dude, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, it was nice to get you. Know, he was like, get the fuck out. He said it just like that. But he was smart though, because he was right about the guy. The guy was crazy the whole fucking time. And basically, I forgot to tell you about this part. Basically, if you like a mental person or like crazy or something, it don't affect you. Like it don't make you commit suicide. But like if you like a regular person or something, I guess it does for some reason. For some reason, that was another reason I thought was stupid. Like how the hell can crazy people, it don't affect them, but it affect normal people? Anyway, oh, I forgot to tell y'all earlier that they had went to the store at one point, to the supermarket. They got in this car, and they put paint and newspapers all over it, cause yeah, so they don't see it, cause yeah, make it clear. So, and they drove to the store or whatever. This was before Gary though, when he arrived there. I think the day before that or the day after he arrived. And yeah, they get to the supermarket, and the bald guy who was trying to gonna Gary, he was like, "Oh, we should just stay here." That was a smart idea. But you know how white people is sensible to had to say, "Oh no, we're not assholes, so we're not gonna stay here. We're going back." You know what would have been the fucking best idea to do was if they would have stayed there, the people who was there, and they could have got everybody else. That would have been the only thing is, you know how it'd be in grocery stores, it'd be freezing as hell, and would have felt hell would they sleep. Those would have been the only two. What the hell would they sleep? And it would have been freezing in there. So yeah, but yeah, rewind them back a little bit. Fast forward a little bit. Yeah, and then this lady who's with them, she knocks Gary over. The bald dude over head or whatever, and Gary's like, "Thank you." Like I said, they didn't know the whole time he was crazy. So basically, what happens is, doing on throughout the film, all of a sudden, he pulls off these papers, and they like have like demon forms or whatever, looking pictures or whatever. And everybody else was upstairs. Oh yeah, because Sandra Bullock and the other pregnant girl, they was both going into labor at the same time. So everybody else go upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Trevante Rhodes played, what was his name on there? I forgot what his name was. Fuck. I'm trying to think. But anyway, and yeah, it was just, you had like these weird pictures, like these demon form looking things, and I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this crazy nigga drawing pictures like that? So basically, he was local, he was crazy, and like I said, it don't affect you if you're not regular. So anyway, you know what I'm saying, they figured it out, the bald dude, and he was trying to tell Trevante Rhodes like, oh, the guy, he's fucking crazy, he's one of them. They didn't listen, because Trevante Rhodes was trying to figure out what was going on more of anything, and basically Gary comes out and hits him over the head with something, and I was just like, whoa, damn. So later on, he goes upstairs and he opens the window, whatever, and this was so sad. The pregnant girl ended up dying. She looked at the outside or whatever, the forest. It got her and it made her kill herself by making her jump out the window, whatever. The special effects was pretty much good in this overall, but then he kills the other lady. Her name was Sylvia. The older lady, yeah, her name was Sylvia, whatever. And, oh yeah, that was the big girl, pregnant girl. Her name was Olympia. Yeah, the pregnant girl name was Olympia. But anyway, yeah. And then he kills her by opening her eyes. She had it shut, but he opened her eyes for her, and yeah. And I didn't like the way she died. It was just at her stabbing herself in the neck with a fucking pair of scissors. But yeah, and so pretty much it reminds back to